fine.
Hey, welcome everybody. We want to welcome everybody to our event today. We are now streaming live on YouTube. And we're so excited about that because we are a global company with global solutions. And so we like to make our presence known all over the globe. We're going to get started with our Saturday presentation here in just a minute. You're joining us for the first time. We're glad to have you. And if you're one of our regulars, it's good to see you again. All right. Looking out there, seeing all these wonderful people. Just got my YouTube notification, and I'm sure we're going to start the recording in just a minute. Thank you, Mr. Matuition. We love you. We appreciate you. And
thank you, Dick. We
are getting ready to start this party. Although this is being recorded because it's on YouTube Live, but I don't know if you have to do that too. All right.
We do not have any other plans. Could we hear from some of the German founders?
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and mute the line. Let's mute the lines. Let me. All right. We got everything going right now. So my name is Susie Jackson. I want to welcome you today. We are going to be talking about nature's frequencies. What's so special about nature's frequencies? Well, we're going to be on the topic of energetic health and wellness, which is a fascinating topic. We talk about our technology and our products every Saturday at this time and on this link. So let's watch a brief video that just gives you a quick overview of what we are about. We can't hear it. Your mute button is on.
RJ, we can't hear this.
I didn't realize I was muted. Hang on. Here we go.
Good health is not something we can buy, but something we can improve. For decades, people have searched the answers to many questions regarding our health and improving it. Do you want to have the ability to live life to the fullest? Are you interested in sleeping better at night and having more energy during the day in a natural, healthy way? What if there was a revolutionary technology that could change your life? A technology that slows the aging process of fruits, vegetables, and breads, and also assists the body in offsetting the harmful effects of electromagnetic fields and more? We introduce Nature's Frequencies, an award-winning company that manufactures innovative health and wellness products under 6 U.S. patents, with natural health and wellness solutions that assists with balancing and harmonizing the body. But how do we do this? We combine knowledge from the East with technology from the West. As far back as 6000 BC, the Chinese have believed that the body has an optimal energy flow. When this flow is disrupted, it manifests negatively by stimulating specific points on the body. The body is encouraged to correct itself. We fast forward to the 19th century, a period of exciting scientific progress in the West. During this time, Nikola Tesla was a genius before his time. This Serbian-American inventor, engineer, and physicist confirmed the existence of scalar waves. Scalar waves are composed of pure zero-point energy. This gives them the ability to store data in a substrate. But something must be able to hold the data. Enter Dennis Gabor, who in 1971 won the Nobel Prize for his invention and development of the holographic method. Holography can be used to store information inside crystals. And this knowledge is combined today to help you have better health and life. When applied to the body, the unique energy field signatures of Nature's Frequencies products correct and harmonize your body's frequency to optimize your body's energy flow. When the body's energy flow is restored and harmonized, the health of the body is naturally realigned. All of this has been developed by a family company with big plans for the future. Visit our website, www.naturesfrequencies.com, to take care of your precious health with Nature's Frequencies. Inspired by Tesla, patented by us.
Wow, I just love that video. Inspired by Tesla, patented by us, and all about optimizing the body. Isn't that what we're all about? So Nature's Frequencies has been in business now for, I think they're going on 9 years, and they have received 15 major industry awards, including the prestigious Gold Medal Edison Award. To date, they have been issued 6 U.S. patents with more to come. They've been featured in television media, Fox Business News, and they've also been featured in USA Today and many other media outlets for their innovations and their excellence. And you're going to hear about some of that today. So all of this is inspired by a genius. He gets a lot of attention these days, Nikola Tesla. Nature's Frequencies has incorporated the Tesla technology and patented the process of replicating energy and frequencies from natural substances and then programming them into energetic health and wellness products. It's a very innovative delivery system. Nature's Frequencies USA patented technology works in harmony with the body's own innate intelligence to direct the right amount of energy to the right place at the right time and in the right amount without ever having to ingest anything. Ooh, my nose is itchy, I'm sorry. The problem that everybody on planet Earth is facing is that our bodies are energy, okay? And every day, our bodies are being bombarded by internal and external stressors to our energy system. And they're coming from everywhere, from chemicals, toxins, electromagnetic radiation, stress, worry, physical and emotional trauma. And you'd be surprised how long the list is. When your body's energy flow is drained, blocked, imbalanced, or interrupted, then that's when you're going to feel discomfort, fatigue, and perhaps some other issues as well. So we're happy that we get to provide an amazing solution, as Nature's Frequencies has invented and patented some of the most advanced energetic health and wellness products that are designed to put the body back in balance, okay, to restore your body's natural energy flow to help your body achieve optimal health and wellness energetically. And so here's how they work. When you place the health and wellness technology products on your body, I've got mine right here, or anywhere really in your energy field, then your body absorbs the beneficial frequencies that it needs in the amount that it needs when it needs them to help you achieve and maintain optimal health, energy, and vitality naturally and energetically. And remember, without ever having to ingest anything. You know, and we owe it all to our amazing owners. This is a father and son run business, and Rick Hassler is our CEO and founder. And Rick has been a successful business owner, selling his previous business as an Inc. 500 company after operating that business for 25 years. And then his son, RJ, is our president and founder. RJ is the driving force behind the company, and he created and developed this technology along with his father, Rick. And they're both here today to share their passion with you. So I'm going to turn it over to these amazing guys.
Thank you, Susie. Thank you, everyone, for joining us around the world. We have a special guest, Dr. Al, who's, Dr. Joe puts it the best way, probably one of the smartest people he knows. And me too. Dr. Al, let's bring Dr. Al on. Susie, can we unmute Dr. Al?
Okay, I hope I'm unmuted.
We got it. Dr. Al, thank you for joining us. You know, before we get started, one of the things I was looking at is what we do with restoring energy and harmonizing the body. Before we talk about new products, you've been working with the heart rate variable test and the EMF shield and earthing cart. And we had a couple, well, RJ, I want RJ to show a couple of it's about energy today. So RJ, can you pop up the HRV slide about energy resources? Now, just so everyone knows, you've got an HRV, you've done a bunch of tests, and you've seen the results, but this is a summary for the HRV testing. And can you explain a little bit about the benefits of the body with energy? Because everything is really energy. So can you explain a little bit about first the HRV, what it does, and what, a little bit about the HRV and a little bit about energy in the body?
Okay. Well, basically, heart rate variability testing is done with the graph. It basically looks like an EKG, and you're looking at the heart rate, but it's not being used to diagnose internal heart problems like you think of an average EKG. What it's actually doing is it's monitoring the heart rate and looking at the variability in the heart rate up or down in order to determine how well balanced everything's functioning in the body. And this is extremely documented scientific research nowadays. Back a number of years ago, the United States and the European Physiologic Associations met together and said, this is so powerful, this is so prominent, you're probably going to see this kind of testing, HRV, being introduced into average hospitals and medical doctors' offices. It's so informative, and useful. What it basically does is, if you look at the heart tissue and you take part of the heart out that generates the beat, the impulse for the heart to beat, you can actually take that out of the heart, put it in a culture, and it'll actually beat on its own, and generally at a certain frequency, one stable frequency, usually like around whatever it is, 70, 72 beats per minute. What happens is, whether the heart goes up, the rate goes up, or the rate goes down, in order to deal with whatever situation you're dealing with, the body depends on input or feedback from the nervous system. And the nervous system has two parts, a sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic basically speeds everything up in case like fight or flight or something, or in emergency. And the parasympathetic slows things down, like if you're going to go to sleep or you need to relax to digest your food. So basically, these two parts of the nervous system are feeding in to the heart through nerves. And as they change, as your body's needs change and you have to adapt to the environment, one or the other becomes a little more dominant, and you'll see that effect on the heart rate. So normally when you look at heart rate, most people think of, well, the heart rate should be fairly, just stable. Well, not exactly, because if you start thinking a stressful thought, your heart rate should have the ability to go up. If you start trying to relax, your heart rate should be able to go down. And again, that's all fed back through the nervous system. So when you have somebody on a heart rate variability test and you're looking at the beats per minute there, basically, it shouldn't stay exactly the same. It should be able to vary a little bit. Okay, so that's basically what we're looking at. We're looking at the ability of your heart rate to vary. If your heart rate's stuck around one exact frequency, that means you're not exactly adapting to the environment. Okay, so if you want to put that slide back up, I guess with the
Yeah, RJ, can you put the slide back up?
Yep.
What I wanted to show you on this one, and have Dr. Al explain it. What's really neat about this is this one test was done after a half an hour with the earthing, the EMF shield and earthing card. Over the years, we've been running tests, and we've seen an increase of 11% to 170% in energy resources, with an average increase of 41%. Now, on this chart, this person started with energy resources at 99. Within a half an hour, his resources went up to 122. That explained to us, Dr. Al, by going from 99 to 122, what enabled his body? Like, isn't that a good thing? Like, more energy available, and then how the energy is used on the right side.
Yes, I mean, basically, you're looking at the energy being put in versus the energy that you're getting out. And if you look at the two graphs, what you'll see when you compare the first one to the second one is that you're basically getting more symmetry on the right one. You're not having, like, especially if you look at the base of those graphs on the left, you're putting a lot more energy in, and then over on the right, you're not having to put as much energy in to try to maintain that symmetry. And you'll see that the red on the second one is actually thicker. It's more balanced. It's more even. So in ratio, you're actually getting more energy out of the system for the energy that you're putting in.
And what's really big is that's just a half an hour with the EMF shield and earthing card. So what, isn't that a good change? Wouldn't you say so?
Well, that's a lot faster than any type of like supplement or anything would do, because they take time to get absorbed, and then of course they start getting utilized and used up, and your concentration decreases over time, so you don't maintain the same level of benefit. But with this type of thing, with the energy, you have an energy card on, or an energy patch, that's staying there, and that's maintaining the same level of input. And we've seen changes actually even before 30 minutes. You know, we use 30 minutes as a standard, but sometimes you'll see changes almost immediately.
Which it's because today's about energy, and sometimes people need to see, you know, and since you did these studies and have seen, you know, the test itself, it's pretty neat that we have you. So RJ, just go to the next one real quick and I'll explain it. We've got one more slide we just want to go over real quick. This is about total power and the vitality index. And the total power went from 1,400 to 2,100, again, within a half an hour. And our average increase in power was 67% over lots and lots of tests for people. So there's two good parts of this. Your total power increased and your overall vitality increased, and it went, and you can see, can you explain a little bit about this, Dr. Al?
Yeah, well, basically what you want to see, as you said, you want to see a total power increase. That's good, but you want to see a little bit more of a balance too, which you look like you're actually getting on the right. And on the left side of the screen, you know, you have a little example what the different patterns can potentially mean. And if you look, you'll see that you're actually getting a little bit more of a balance, you know, when you look at the right side of the screen there.
So it's just, I can't stress enough how much the EMF shield and earthing card, keep it with you at all times, keep it in your pocket. Dr. Al's been testing with the HRV and knows it well. Energy is today's topic. So RJ, what do we have next?
We have one more.
Can I talk about our new product?
No, you want to talk about age?
Oh, this is one. All right, there's one more thing I wanted to talk about, which I can't stress enough. There's an age analysis with the HRV, and there's two things. One, the body harmonizes, and this person went from 55 to 71. That just means, and Al can explain it better, it functions better, but your biological clock is ticking. This person was ticking, they were 31 years at the time, and their biological clock said they were 34. Within a half an hour, their biological age reduced 10% to 31. Can you explain just a little bit about this? Because this is important.
Yeah, well, this actually takes into account a number of different factors that they're looking at, sort of synthesizes them all together. And of course, it's self-explanatory, their harmonization. So if you look at the legend again over there on the left, basically you'll see that as we proceed from the left over to the right, you're going to see a little bit better symmetry, you know, of that type of harmonization. And I mean, that there is basically self-explanatory when you look at the legend. But again, this is an overall composite picture of several of the different factors, you know, all being considered together.
That, and I've watched people's biological clock go back, like an older person. I watched one go back 10 years, which was really pretty cool, within 30 minutes on an HRV. And I'm like, wow, my biological clock is way back. I'm trying to be as young as RJ.
So if people are watching that aren't familiar with that, and they're talking about, what do you mean reversing age? What we're saying is, you know, people of a certain chronologic age, they generally have a certain amount of balance or a certain pattern to them. And what you're doing is, after using the product, you're seeing that balance and that pattern go back closer to what a person of a younger age actually exhibits.
You know, one of the things we were talking about earlier, you mentioned about how nice that we're not invasive. And can you explain a little bit about that?
Well, this is the most important thing in healthcare. Okay, you have to understand that, and I've said this a million times, and there's new people on here, and you always have to keep in mind that who actually does the healing to your body. You know, if you have a large wound or a gash, and where do you go? You know, people run to the emergency room, and I would too, and they have a valuable service to provide. You know, they might clean that wound out and they'll stitch it. And that way you have less of a maybe chance of getting infected, and you have less of a amount of gap to have to heal because they stitched it together. But is it healed? No, it's not healed. Well, where do you go to get it healed? Well, you go home and you eat some food and whatever you had, a macaroni and cheese or peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and your body takes that. Just think about this for real. Takes that, and it makes living, breathing cells out of that food, and all the tiny little little parts that belong in there. Okay. And your copies of your genes, your chromosomes, puts them all back exactly where they belong in an exact pattern. What doctor can do that for you? See, only the body can heal itself. So in healthcare, real healthcare, most care is disease care, especially in Western countries, where they go and they try to treat the symptom and just make that symptom not be there. Okay. Real healthcare is one of two things. It's either taking away interference to the body being able to do that process of healing that it was designed to do, or it's in providing something that your body's not getting access to that it normally needs to do that healing, you know, like a supplement. Well, our life evolved depending on these energy fields, and without going into real depth into the scientific explanation of it, as our bodies developed in harmony with these energy fields that the earth gives off and everything, our bodies started to depend on those, to use those frequencies to do certain processes. And as time goes on, these energy fields are being disrupted on earth by all kind of artificial processes. And that's why we're having a lot of malfunction of different systems in the body. Well, nature's frequencies is not forcing the body to do anything. It's not working like a drug. What it's doing is it's just providing those energy inputs that the body was designed to be able to take anyway. It's giving the body that energy so that the body can go on and utilize it to do its own natural function, its own natural healing.
That was well put. Thank you so much. All right. Let's take us to today's product. Energy and vitality is really important. So, RJ, what are we going to launch? Tell us, Arj.
That's a great question. A game changer.
What revolutionary new product? You know, it says drum roll. Do I hear a drum roll?
I do.
Okay.
Energy
All right.
vitality patch.
And what product do we? The energy and vitality patch. Dr. Al, I think we've sent you some. Can you tell us a little bit about what you've experienced with the energy and vitality patch?
Yeah, but I have too much energy to talk right now, Rick. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I'll tell you what, I did the energy and vitality the little stickers, and I put them on the acupuncture points here, up below the clavicle and on the wrist. That's where the superficial blood supply is too, and also with acupuncture points. But I'll tell you, I definitely had an increase in like stamina and energy. And what I noticed that I was really delighted about was when I was going to the gym, you know, I'd use different energy products, and you take these energy products and supplements, but they'd give you all kind of crazy, uncontrolled energy, or else they wouldn't give you any energy at all, you know, and you'd be more jittery and everything. With the energy and vitality patch, I had a well-grounded, healthy sense of endurance and energy, but it wasn't overbearing to the point where it made you jittery and that type of thing. And then you had the energy and vitality card, the big card, and I had put that on my chair, and I had it right behind. There it is. Can it affect me here through the webinar there, Rick? No, but I put it on the back of my chair behind my spine. And what I noticed with that is it actually had a little more of an enduring effect even than the stickers did. Like the stickers helped a lot while they were on, but I think when they were off, maybe that level of energy declined somewhat, you know, rather quickly. With the actual big card on the chair, even as I left the influence of the card, that energy influence actually remained with me for longer.
All right. Just so everyone knows, the energy and vitality card is incredibly, Marie put it the best way. She goes, I feel it in my mitochondria, and it's restoring energy to the body. And the energy and vitality patch is a little bit different. That's designed to give you not like a 5-hour energy burst of energy, just to provide your body with instant, like ongoing energy and focus. So we get told by athletes, like, I see the ball quicker. And I wear them all the time when I play tennis. This is my water bottle. I don't know if you can see it, but I use nitro and the energy and vitality patch, my water bottle. This is what I drink when I play tennis. And I actually hold it when I'm changing sides with both hands, and it goes through my body out like Dr. Al, it goes through my body. I just sit like this and hold it when I'm sitting, and I feel it. Like I'm instantly recharging. I put them on my quads. I put them on my forearm, my wrist, and it's an amazing product. And Susie wanted to tell us a story about when she had it too. RJ, why don't you tell us about your running? We've been, RJ and I have used the energy and vitality patches for a long time. But we got Susie. Susie,
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Tell us about Susie.
Yeah,
Susie, the experience that you had is funny.
Okay, so
she's got a couple. So
I have a couple of stories. First, I didn't tell you this one, Rick, but before obviously this weren't out, but I tested it on some young girls, and I say young, I mean 40, who were in my spin class. And they thought all this stuff that I was talking about was foo-foo. And I said, well, I got a product for you to try. Anyway, we put these patches on them, and they were absolute believers. They felt that energy. And then the other story that I want to tell you is my housekeeper. She often comes here and has no energy. And I'm like, man, you got to get this stuff done, you know? So I put the stickers on her now, when she comes and she buzzes around, and she actually leaves early now because she's so energetic. So this, I just want to say, this is an amazing product that people will feel right away, and you want to sample people on this product for sure. Okay. Love it. Home run.
All right.
Home run.
All right. And just so everyone knows, some people cannot sleep with these. All right. I've told people, take them off like a half an hour before. I can sleep with the energy and vitality patch. Some people absolutely cannot. So it's one thing you really need to know. It's an incredible patch, and it's not the quick burst. And maybe Dr. Al, explain to us, just so people understand, that sometimes these bursts of energy aren't the best thing, because it's like, explain a little. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what I was referring to before about comparing them to taking one of those pre-workout energy supplements, because all of a sudden it hits you and then it's overbearing. Sometimes if you have to think, you wouldn't even be able to think well because you have so much uncontrollable physical energy. So if you're going to rush at the weights and be a power lifter, well, okay, that might help you. But if you're using it to have energy and vitality through your day, and you have an occupation and you're performing your job, you don't need a real quick spurt of ridiculous energy where you go crazy and then all of a sudden you're coming down. And the supplement types of things, as they're being metabolized, they're getting less and less and less. But these energy products are maintaining just a nice stable energy level, throughout their lifespan. And you can perform your job, you can think, you can react to the environment properly. And that's what I'm saying is a real big plus.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I've had people tell me they worked the entire day, got more work than they've ever got done. They focused, they felt good, and they just got everything done. Like you accomplish things. Now, RJ, you run with them, and RJ's been running more than ever. So explain where you put them. There's different places that you can place these.
Yeah, so I run a lot, and I won't run without these on my quads. I put them vertically on my quads. They stick really well there. And I mean, I can even take a shower after I'm running. I'll run, 8 miles, and they still stick there. And that's after a shower, after running 8 miles. But I use energy and vitality patches on the quads, and then I put relief patches on my quads as well. And if I have some nitro on me, that's just an added bonus. But it's like I can't stop running. I haven't hit my limit, so it's I love them. I won't run without them. There's a question where are the quads? If you stand up, put your hands by your side. It's right where your hands hit the muscle right there.
Those big meaty muscles.
The big meaty
muscle legs. They call it the hassle legs. We've got some big quads. Another really good place that I use in tennis is underneath my ankle. You'll see a whole bunch of veins like below your ankle, and it's under my sock. So I also put them there religiously, like always under my sock. And it's kind of a nice place. So RJ, we have now, this is a product that you can use every day, and you're going to be amazed. There we go. RJ, explain the placements.
Yes. So this is what I meant by the outside of the quads right here. This is my favorite spot because they don't fall off ever. And they don't fall off. So it's great. This is another good one. I know that Dad, you like it on your wrists and the inside of your ankle. There's that little divot.
So does Dr. Al.
Yeah.
We were talking, Dr. Al said the same thing.
Yeah, there's that little divot by your ankle bone in the inside, and they stick really well in that little divot area. So that's another good spot to go. And then the K27s are always good for that as well.
All right, what do we have next, Arj?
All right, so we have energy vitality patches, and now we came out with 2 versions. One of them is, first it's USA only right now, limited quantities. Sorry for everyone outside US.
We're
Eventually,
getting to the rest of the world. We do have limited quantities. This is a very long running program, but we made a special package for everyone. Explain this, Arch.
so we have our retail single 24 pack and our brand partner single 24 pack, but then we made a Smart Ship 36 pack, which covers your active status. And so it covers your 60 PV and it's 36. And it's kind of it's makes life kind of easy.
Yeah, we lowered the price to $80 for 3 sheets, and you're going to be amazed what you get done. This is a true consumable that you're going to be happy. You're just going to be amazed how much work you actually get done. And again, it's not the quick, but zoom. It's just you focus, and you'll be like me. You get your honey-do list and you get everything done on the honey-do list. But it's incredible what it's doing to help your body support it. So if there's something that, and you can combine our products. Again, this is my water bottle, nitro and energy and vitality patches. And there's a layer of each. I don't know if you can see the gold and silver, but it's an amazing product, and we wish everybody to enjoy it. So we came out with a 36 pack. So you can use them every day and you don't feel bad. Again, some people cannot sleep with these, almost half. I can. When I fall asleep at night, I'm out, but some people cannot sleep with these. So we tell people take them out a half an hour to an hour off before you go to bed.
And
So
can I just
remember
add,
that.
Rick, I just want to add that I really, really, really recommend that you sample people on this. Just make sure they're hydrated, okay? But they will feel a difference and they will understand the power of energetic health and wellness. They'll get it.
Yeah, our favorite truck driver loves them too, because it just keeps him driving and focus. And next thing you know, he's done 500 miles. Anyways, so that's what we have today. The energy, we're really happy to release this. We love this. And I hope everybody enjoys the 36 packs. All right, what do we have, Arj?
All right. So now we go to our 4 brand partner inflation busters, which are active till the end of the month, and which is now July.
We're trying to help everybody enjoy not getting killed by inflation with us. So what are these are really good specials for everybody.
All right. The first one we have is you'll get a EMF shield earthing tag, a wow tag, a package of EMF shields, and a food freshness card. The retail value is $545, but the buster price is $245. So you're getting a $300 savings. It's a great deal for you. And then we
Yes,
go
it is.
to brand partner inflation buster number 2, where you get an earthing card, an earthing tag, an EMF shield, and the food freshness card. Another great deal here. The retail value is $645. Buster price is $250. So your savings is almost $400. That's like I said, another great deal. And then we got our third one, which is 2 packs of EMF shield earthing cards, 2 packs of EMF shield earthing tags, and then 2 packs of EMF shields, and then 1 food card and 1 energy vitality card. And this one is retail value of $1,400 and the buster price is $495. So your savings are, over $900.
That's a huge savings.
Yeah.
I wish I could get a savings like that on my gas.
I know.
I don't know what everyone is.
But then we got our last one, and then it's 2 packs of the energy vitality card, 2 food freshness cards, and then 2 renew patches. And the retail value is $680, and the buster price is $295 with savings of almost $400. And then, is there anything else, Dad, you want to add? Are we good?
I think we're good unless Dr. Al wants to add anything. Dr. Al, any other comments you want to mention?
I think pretty much summed everything up already that I wanted to say. I enjoyed being on. I appreciate you inviting me on again.
We appreciate you, Dr. Allen. Thank you. RJ, kill the live recording. Let's give away some goodies.
All right, let's do.
Thank you, everyone, for joining on this 4th of July weekend.
Yes, we
And
appreciate.